Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into something that's, well, not just new, but a truly fascinating strategic development in the world of finance. Today, our focus is the launch of the new AIFEEX DApp. Our mission for this deep dive is to meticulously extract the core strategic insights from the material you've shared, looking at AIFEEX through the, let's say, discerning lens of a seasoned strategist, someone who gets both crypto and traditional capital markets. By the end of this, you should walk away with a really clear understanding of AIFEEX's vision, its potential, and exactly why this DApp launch is way more than just a new application. It feels like a powerful statement aimed at attracting investors and building trust.
Indeed. What's particularly fascinating here is how AIFEEX isn't just developing a product. They're strategically laying down some crucial groundwork. We'll connect these pieces to the bigger picture, how they're positioning themselves for some really significant growth, not just in crypto, but potentially on a much larger global financial scale.
Precisely. So let's jump right in. Our analysis immediately flags something as a monumental shift. This DApp, that's a decentralized application, runs on blockchain, no central authority. It isn't just another app, right? It seems to represent a profound transition from what was maybe a semi-centralized CeFi model towards a fully decentralized DeFi financial world. This isn't just a tech upgrade, it feels like a foundational strategic choice. So what are the real strategic advantages AIFEX gets from going full DeFi here? What couldn't that semi-centralized model achieve?
That's a crucial question. And the core advantage, heavily emphasized in the sources, is verifiable transparency. In an ecosystem that, let's face it, is often plagued by doubts, this shift really works to eliminate ambiguity. When users connect their personal wallets directly to the DApp, every single transaction isn't just recorded. It's 100% auditable, immutable on the blockchain.
Verifiable.
Exactly. It's not theoretical. It's a ledger anyone can check. This level of openness directly tackles those lingering concerns about reliability often found in crypto. It builds that crucial investor trust. Beyond that, and this I think shows some real foresight, this DApp is also brilliantly designed as a strategic bridge.
A bridge. How so?
Well, it seamlessly connects users who are maybe more comfortable with traditional Web2 apps to the sometimes intimidating Web3 and blockchain world. It's not just a convenience feature. It feels like a deliberate strategic play to expand their future user base, smoothing the entry path for people who might otherwise hesitate to jump into DeFi.
Okay, so if I'm getting this right, it's not just about the tech itself. It's about making a clear, unambiguous statement on transparency and opening the door wider for more users, easing them into Web3, a commitment to open finance. Okay, moving on then. What's also really compelling in the analysis is their staking strategy. They've gone for this 50% AFX coin paired with 50% USDI stablecoin mix, offering both weekly and yearly returns. Now, on the surface, that looks like an incentive program, but is there something deep or a more sophisticated strategic angle here beyond just getting people to participate?
Oh, definitely. The analysis shows this is an incredibly sophisticated multi-layered design. This staking strategy, it's engineered not just to incentivize, but actually to create and sustain continuous demand for the AFX coin itself.
Ah, okay. Continuous demand.
Right. And pairing it with USDI, a stablecoin. That's a very clever move. It significantly reduces the risk for participants. It shields them to a degree from the wild volatility you often see in the crypto market.
Which must make it more appealing to traditional investors, I imagine.
Exactly. That stability offers a much more palatable entry point for them. Plus, the returns themselves are genuinely attractive, especially that yearly rate, 3.5% to 5%, paid out daily. That's a powerful, calculated incentive to encourage users to lock up their coins for longer periods. You get a predictable yield in a less volatile setup.
Okay. So it attracts and retains users.
Yes, but there's more. If we connect this to the bigger picture, this design also functions as a really powerful supply management tool. By encouraging that long-term lockup, it inherently reduces the circulating supply of AFX available on the market.
Right, taking it out of active trading.
Precisely. So you're managing both demand and supply simultaneously. It's highly strategic. And this should foster long-term price stability, which in turn is absolutely crucial as AIFEX looks towards potentially entering major capital markets. Predictability and robust economics are paramount there.
That makes perfect sense. It's a really coherent mechanism for managing the token's economics, not just rewards, but actively curating the whole supply-demand dynamic. It shows a real ecosystem approach. Very forward-thinking. Okay, so building on that foundation stability, Trust the Analysis also highlights how this DApp serves as a critical jigsaw piece, especially for AIFEX's ambition to list on major exchanges like HKEX and Nasdaq. How exactly does a decentralized app become such vital evidence for these, traditional, often quite conservative capital markets?
This is where the strategy really comes together, I think. A fully functional DApp serves as tangible, empirical evidence. The analysis calls it proof of capability. It's a clear, undeniable demonstration to institutional investors, to regulatory bodies, that AIFEEX isn't just operating on ideas or a white paper full of
It
promises.
shows they can actually build and deliver.
Exactly. It tangibly proves they possess their own proprietary, verifiable technology and infrastructure. This means they've built and deployed their own custom blockchain for transparency. They're using their advanced AI for financial processing. It's a working system. Crucially, it shows they aren't solely reliant on, say, volatile coin prices or market hype to generate value.
That's a key point for traditional finance, isn't it? Demonstrating underlying value beyond speculation.
Absolutely. Having such a product immensely boosts their credibility. It presents a robust operational solution. It also significantly streamlines the complex compliance processes needed for those major capital markets. It reduces the perceived risk for institutional investors. They need to see robust operational tech and proven execution before committing serious capital. It's a concrete step towards meeting those rigorous global finance standards.
Got it. So the DApp, in this light, is much more than a user product. It's a strategic asset, a tool to build serious confidence with discerning investors in traditional markets. It's about showing, not just telling, what AIFEX can do.
Okay, this all seems to be paving the way for something the analysis calls hybrid finance. That's framed as the grand vision. When we zoom out, what exactly is this ambitious concept? How does AIFEX see itself shaping it?
Right. The broader vision that comes through strongly is that AIFEX is deliberately positioning itself not just as another crypto project, no. They're aiming to be a pioneering AI-driven financial institution, one that uses blockchain for maximum transparency and efficiency.
An institution, not just a project. Interesting
But a
distinction.
very important one. Their overarching vision is to build a sophisticated ecosystem that merges the strengths of DeFi. The transparency, users keeping control of assets, global access with the strengths of traditional finance, CeFi, strengths like access to huge pools of institutional capital, predictable regulatory frameworks, and the deep liquidity of stock markets. So bringing the best of both worlds together.
Essentially, yes. The analysis suggests that if AIFEX actually manages to connect its DeFi platform to major global exchanges like HKEX and Nasdaq, well, this could become one of the largest bridges in the world.
Yeah.
A monumental connection, effectively linking the established traditional financial world with the innovative new digital economy. Their ambition seems to be forging a unified, more efficient, and fundamentally more transparent global financial system.
Wow, okay. That sounds incredibly ambitious. A truly revolutionary vision for finance's future. Creating such a significant bridge, connecting those two, often seen as disparate worlds. It really highlights AIFEX's foresight. So to sum up then, this AIFEX DApp launch, it's clearly not just a single event. It's a multi-layered strategic maneuver, isn't it? It really is. This deep dive, I think, has shown us that the AIFEX DApp launch is, well, first, a profound statement of commitment to transparency. Second, it's a strategically designed bridge for new users into Web3. Third, it's a masterclass in managing token economics through that smart staking mechanism. And maybe most importantly, it's a calculated strategic move, one designed to meticulously pave the way for entry into global capital markets and realize that ambitious hybrid finance model. All these elements, they work together to build trust and demonstrate clear, compelling long-term growth potential for AIFEX, especially in today's dynamic global financial landscape.
Which brings us to a really important question for you, our listener, to think about. If AIFEX's hybrid finance model genuinely succeeds in creating this bridge, they envision connecting DeFi with major global stock exchanges. What significant signals will that send for the future of traditional finance, for the convergence with the crypto world? And, maybe just as crucially, what other players, what other projects might try to follow this path, building their own bridges between these two financial worlds? This is definitely something worth watching very closely. It really has the potential to fundamentally redefine global finance as we know it.